What is going on, guys? This is Rockstar here, and this is the third part of the history of Rockstar. And I was just watching the second part back just to sort of see what I've been talking about and where I left off, and I realized that I actually left out something that was very important, probably one of the most important things, and I have no idea how I left it out, but what I left out was how exactly I got the name Rockstar. When did I change my name to Rockstar? And I'm sure that is something you guys are interested in, how I came up with my gamer tag. So, I mean, that's probably definitely one of the most important things. I don't know how I left it out, but yeah, basically, after joining Great Eternal Takedown or G3T, after staying there for a little bit, like I said in the last video, I left and joined a team with a bunch of buddies, and I didn't want to have the same gamer tag. I didn't want to keep the Get Nailed gamer tag or the G3T Nailed gamer tag, so I was trying to think of something that would be cool to have, something that would be sick to be called, and I was just sort of looking around my room at random objects that that I could name myself, basically, and just so happened that earlier that day I had a Rockstar energy drink, and it was just sort of sitting right in front of me, and I was like, it was almost like an instant kind of thing, like that's it right there. That's what I'm gonna be called. That's what my next gamer tag is gonna be. It's gonna be Rockstar. And of course I tried the OG Rockstar account. Of course it was taken, and that would have been so sick to have. So I was trying to think of ways to actually, where I could still keep the name. And if you remember back with my very first gamer tag in the first video, my very first gamer tag was Tyno04, and I had 04 in there because 4 was my favorite number. So I was thinking of ways that I could incorporate the number 4 into my gamer tag once again. So what I did, I started like plugging it in for different letters, and of course the 4 sort of resembles, it doesn't really resemble A, but it would go in the place of A the best out of all the other letters in the alphabet, So that's when I knew what it was going to be. It was going to be Rockstar with a 4, and of course that was already taken as well. So I had to figure out what I wanted to do from there. What kind of gamer tag, or what could I do to keep Rockstar with a 4 and something else. So I ended up doing Rockstar X. So yeah, Rockstar X was the first variation of the Rockstar gamer tag that I had. I've had quite a few since then, just random clans I've joined and all kinds of other stuff, but I still actually have the original Rockstar X account, and I actually let my sister use that now. She plays Xbox on it, so I still have it just in case I do want to go back to it eventually, or someday, I may want to just play on it or something, but I'm still in possession of that account. And that's just sort of where I got the idea of Rockstar from, was just from an energy drink in my room sitting right in front of me. And yeah, that's just where it all happened. But I knew I was forgetting something in the last video, but just wanted to go ahead and tie back to that real quick. And let's go ahead and get back into where I left off in the last video. So basically, I was talking about how I was starting to incorporate sniping into my competitive gaming stuff, like into MLG, and I started doing 1v1s and competitive sniping on the side and going for clips in pub matches. But remember, I don't have a capture card yet. I still haven't gone and bought a capture card yet. So I'm still mainly focusing on GB, but I slowly start finding myself sniping more and more in the matches. Like literally every game I was sniping, and I started doing some crazy stuff in the game, like some crazy spawn shots and just like little 3 pieces here and there that were like really sick, and it was actually against top players. And I was just sort of like, I have to get a capture card soon, because I was hitting so many crazy things and I was the only person seeing it. I just wanted everybody else to see some of the stuff that I was actually doing. And I do remember one specific night that sort of made me actually go get the capture card the next day. And what actually happened, I played a 1v1 against this kid, and back in the day, whenever you 1v1, everybody wanted to watch you 1v1 the person, especially like for some reason, like I always had literally like 15 people watching my 1v1s in the game. They would all just come and sit and watch. And this one particular game is actually still on YouTube somewhere. I have to look for it. Hopefully I'll be able to find it for you guys, and I'll leave it in the description if I do. But this 1v1 was before, like the day before I got my capture card. And basically this guy was in the lobby, and he had a capture card, and he recorded me playing against this guy, and I actually did not know that he was going to be recording. He just sort of recorded it and uploaded it the next day, and then messaged me about it saying that he had uploaded it. And you know, just sort of the reaction from the people from watching his video after watching it, that just sort of made me you know, just made me say right then that, you know, I have to get this right now. Like, I can't wait any longer. If I know I'm gonna get like the feedback like this, and just on my videos like that I make, I know this is gonna be worth it. So I definitely have to go get a capture card like as soon as possible. So the very next day, I go and buy a capture card and come home, hook it up, and you know, I was just so excited about having a capture card that I literally like sat down and played for like 3 or 4 hours straight, and got like 4 minutes worth of clips just like in those 3 or 4 hours of playing. And I threw together a video right then, like for the very next day. And so my very first day, I had like a 4-minute montage edited, ready to go. And I remember the song I used was A Long Road to Ruin by the Foo Fighters, and it was such a sick video. I synced up the shots and everything, and it was just perfect for my first video. And for not having any fans at all or no subscribers, I actually got really good feedback on it. So the very next day, I actually made another like 3 to 4 minute montage, used another Foo Fighters song, and then even the third day of having a capture card, I made another montage with another Foo Fighters song. And they all got such sick feedback. I was just so pumped about having a YouTube channel and making videos now. And you know, this is running out of time. I'm leaving you guys on a cliffhanger again, but hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you again tomorrow for part 4. Alright guys, peace.